Yeah, I started out the other day with 2 stones and 30 gallons of water. I did end up making compost tea, and I used it on my plants. The only problem is a lot of it had to go back into compost because there was too much debris. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put it in a pouch like everybody else does, and I'm just going to use an old t-shirt and put the compost in that, and I'm just going to dip it in like a tea bag, and we'll let it brew for 1 day or till it's ready. And it turns out you only need 24 hours to 30 hours to get that compost tea. So we'll do this again, and we'll feed our plants once more, and we'll see what the results are. Here's my t-shirt, and I'm just laying it out on the table, and I'm going to search through my compost, make sure there's nothing living in there, and then we'll make our tea bag. Here the other day, part you haven't seen on my compost tea, I dumped about 7 shovels full of compost into the bucket, the compost tea bucket, and I really don't think I need that much because it really was very dark and a little hard to clean out and strain the debris out. So that's why I'm using this t-shirt and turning it into a tea bag this time. So we'll see how that works out in a sec. I'm going to add my organic choice blood meal to boost the nitrogen level. Not sure if that's going to be okay, but I did it the other day, so we'll trial and error, we'll find out. And here's my scoop. I'm just going to sprinkle this into the compost. I think I'll work it around a little by hand before I put this bag in there. And like I said, trial and error. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I cinched the t-shirt together, and I wired it shut. I double wired it, wrapped it around twice to make sure the bag doesn't fall apart when I put it in the drum. I use those wire ties you get from the kids' toys around the holidays or birthdays that make it impossible to get the toy out. Well, use that. I know that's very strong, and it's plastic coated so it won't rust out, and we're going to find a way to hang this into our compost tea maker. Trying to keep it simple. All I do is use a piece of aluminum tubing, square aluminum tubing, so it doesn't roll. Took some wire I used to mend fences and hung my pouch from it, my tea bag. And I'm just going to drop it in the water. Nice and easy. I already pre-measured the length of wire I needed. And there's our bag. And it's sitting directly over the stone. Perfect. Now hopefully in a couple hours we'll see this turn brown. Actually, I think it should be starting to turn brown already, but we'll give it a few hours and come back and take a look. Okay, this is day 2 on this compost where I used the tea bag. I added just a little bit more to it. I had some manure left over. Put that in the second bag. On the side you can see we have the froth that everyone speaks of when it comes to being ready. Actually, it's been there since yesterday, since about 2 or 3 hours after I added the ingredients. So I think this tea is ready. And originally I had to give the bags a shake like this in order to get everything activated, but this tea looks like it worked out very well.